Childie? Childie? I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I am sorry. I really am.
There you are, Mr. Robinson. This one's on the house.
That's very kind of you, Ginger.
Well, I reckon an expectant father deserves a free drink, don't you, Sister George?
Oh, I do indeed. You make the best of it, my dear. Not often you get a free drink from Ginger.
Oh, you are a card, George, and no mistake.
Well, I'd better be off to Cottage Hospital. See the wife.
Give her my regards now, won't you?
And mine.
I'll do that. We're hoping for a boy. Well, thanks for the drink, Ginger. Cheerio, then.
Toodaloo.
Cheers.
He's a lovely lad, isn't he?
Oh, he's lovely. I hope everything turns out to be all right for him.
Why shouldn't it?
Mrs. Robinson's got complications. Very serious complications.
You mean? She might lose the baby.
As I see it, losing the baby might be a blessing.
Oh, dearie me. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, crumbs.
Who the hell's that?
It's probably Mrs. Croft.
Mrs. Croft, the assistant head.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. She rang and said she wanted to come round and see you.
But why here? Why not the office?
Well, how do I know? Is she the one who used to answer listeners' questions on Woman's Hour?
Yes, that's her, but what's that got to do with it?
I thought she sounded very nice.
She is nice. Mrs. Croft's a very nice woman.
Oh, my God, I'm for it. Shall I let her in?
Well, no. Put the hammer away. Put your slippers on. Move that shoe.
Ah, my scones.
Never mind your scones. Put the Daily Mirror award on the table. Miss Humanity, where she can see it. And... Charlie, be nice to her, please. Be nice.
I'll be nice.
And close that bloody hatch! Mrs. Croft! Hello! What a lovely surprise.
Oh, you got my message then?
Oh, yes, of course. Won't you come in? Oh, sorry. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I rather thought you might have come by taxi.
No. I walked.
What, all the way from Shepherd's Bush?
No. I had a meeting in town.
Even so, you must be absolutely exhausted.
Oh, no, not at all. I quite enjoyed it. My late husband and I used to spend our holidays mountaineering.
Oh, really?
Yes, in point of fact, that's how we first met. We were both really very keen. We had a wonderful life together. He was a very sporting man. He loved the outdoor life.
Oh, this is Miss McNaught, Mrs. Mercy Croft.
How do you do?
How do you do? Won't you come in? Make yourself at home. On you go.
Yes, I always say we get far too little exercise these days. So unless I'm in a terrible rush, I try to make do without taxis. If we all did that, those extra inches would soon disappear.
I often walk.
Oh, I'm sure you don't need to take any exercise, my dear.
Alice was just preparing tea, weren't you?
Yes.
Well, I do hope I haven't put you to any trouble inviting myself out of the blue.
No.
Not at all.
No, that's rubbish.
Oh, so sorry. Wait a minute.
May I look round?
Of course.
I adore looking at other people's flats. They do reflect their owner's personality in an incredibly accurate way. But you know, to be perfectly honest, I imagine your home to be different.
Oh, really?
Yes, these charming dolls, for instance, somehow.
Ah, well, they're Miss McNaught's.
Oh, of course. That would explain it. They're just not quite you, are they? Now, I didn't know.
Yes, I have a flatmate.
Oh, how nice. It's so important to have companionship, especially when one is an artist.
These are mine. I collect horse brasses.
Oh, how useful. Yeah, personally, I try to avoid collecting things. I find one's home gets into such a terrible clutter. But I do think you've been sensible to avoid falling into the trap that so many of our television performers have stumbled into.
Trap?
Well, you know how it is with some of them. As soon as a little money starts coming in, they go quite wild. Houses, motor cars, swimming pools, all kinds of extravagances. But this place is really quite modest.
Won't be long now.
Oh, good.
Kindly close that hatch! Sometimes I have the insuperable desire to strangle that girl.
You obviously haven't let fame and riches go to your head.
Well, you never know what the future holds, do you, my dear?
Oh, exactly. That was Sister George talking, wasn't it?
Well, one can't help slipping occasionally.
Oh, but you are Sister George, and far more so than June Buckridge. To all of us at Television Centre.
Jolly nice of you to say so. Oh, I say, would you rather have had a drink?
Oh, no. No, thank you. You know, you've made the part completely your own. Oh, but that was obvious even at the first auditions. And that motorbike, it really completes the image. A stroke of sheer brilliance. People are always telling me how wonderfully cheerful you look buzzing around on your bike.
Well, you'd look cheerful, too, with 50 cubic centimetres throbbing away between your legs.
No doubt. And now, Miss Buckridge, oh, may I call you Sister George, like everyone else does?
Please do.
In point of fact, there is rather a serious matter I wish to discuss with you.
I see. Well,
Yeah?
Sorry I took so long.
Oh, lovely. We'll continue our little chat after tea.
Oh, if you'd rather...
No, sit down. You can speak quite freely, you know. Miss McNaught and I have no secrets from each other.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, none at all. None whatsoever.
Let's all have tea first, shall we?
Milk?
Thank you.
Sugar?
Oh, no. No, thank you. I say, what delicious-looking scones.
They're Scotch scones.
About this little talk you wanted to have with me.
A speciality of mine, copied from a recipe of my grandmother's.
You're quite a little housewife, aren't you?
And something of a literary figure, too. She fancies herself as a poetess, you know, goes to evening classes to learn about metre and all that rubbish.
Really?
George,
Well, they look quite delicious. May I try one?
help yourself.
They're what we used to call girdle scones.
Or drop scones.
It's awfully important not to let the oven get too hot. Otherwise, the outsides of the scones will be brown before the insides are cooked.
These are a lovely even colour.
Well, I always cool them in a towel.
Do you?
Yes. And I wait until the bubbles rise to the surface before I turn them over.
Well, they're very successful.
Well, I use half a level teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda
Oh, now you're giving away trade secrets.
and 1 level teaspoonful of cream of tartar
Shut up.
and 1 egg.
Shut up.
Some people prefer 2 eggs, but I think 1's enough.
Shut up!
Now then, girls. Girls.
She hates me to talk about